Hey guys, welcome back. We're with the letter F today. So today we're looking at the letter F and we're going to be drawing today. So I've asked you to bring a couple materials to art class. I hope you enjoyed the video on Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo is such a great artist and she's inspired many people to do many different things. So I hope you enjoyed that few-minute clip that we watched today. So as we look at the letter F, today we're going to be working on a frog drawing. And our frog drawing, we're going to follow step by step. So some of the things that I did ask you to bring today was your circle that was already traced. So on your piece of paper, you could have traced it and then you're going to cut it out. So if you've already traced it, go ahead and start cutting it out. And the next step is going to be to make sure that you have your markers. A green, and any kind of green. Chase over here has a seafoam green. Hold up your green marker. Okay, Gavin has a teal. Hold up your teal. And I chose today the electric lime. So my frog today is going to be an electric lime. Any green that you use is fine. If you don't have green and you'd like to substitute your frog for another color, you can. That could be fantastic. So the next step is to take your circle, once it's cut out, to fold it in half. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to fold it. Okay, your frog's mouth is going to open. So you can see that this is going to be the head. This is going to be the inside of the mouth. And you can, if you'd like to, color it first. I did ask for you to bring 2 sheets of paper, so that way you can use 2. So once you're coloring it, I'm going to take just the top of the frog. So I'm going to take just one part. This is the part that's here, because inside here is going to be the frog's mouth. You can see as I open it, it looks like the frog's mouth. So if you'd like to have some fun little cheeks on your frog, you can color little circles, red circles, pink circles. I'm going to make mine red. And last week we worked with our elements of art. And with the elements of art, we worked with shapes. So those shapes right there on the frog's mouth are circles. So that's going to be his or hers cheeks. Okay, so we're going to color that green. And you'll have time to work on each step throughout the art class today. So even though we go step by step, if you need to come back to a step, you can come back to a step. I'm just going to go through them all. So you will be able to work at your own pace as we play our song for the day today. So you'll be working at your own pace and you'll have time to catch up. Okay? So follow with me the steps that we go to. So if you need to come back to a step, you can do that later. Okay, so once your frog's mouth is colored, okay, and you can see it'll open there. It kind of reminds me of a snake as well. You can glue it onto your paper. So when you glue it onto your paper, if you'd like your frog's head to be sideways, you can turn it this way. You can keep it straight. You can turn it the other way. Your frog later on can be doing a handstand. You can keep all those things in mind. So I'm just going to glue it onto my paper, and I'm going to glue the back of its head. So back here. And you just put a little bit of glue there. And then I put my glue on the back, so that way my frog's head can go up here. And you're going to save a little bit of room for the eyes. So I'll turn mine at an angle, because I want to save a little bit of room for the eyes up here, and then when I work on its mouth. So inside, if you're ready, you're going to start to color the inside of his mouth. Now, if you'd like to first make the letter U inside of the mouth, see there's a little space there for me to add the green, and then you can use a gray, you can use a black, you can even draw the tongue, hold up yours Gavin, of your frog. So if you'd like a tongue coming out, you can add a tongue. And again, I know I'm going a little fast, but once your steps are finished, you can color the rest of it during the remainder of the class. So today I'm walking you through our steps, and I did the inside of the frog's mouth. So if you'd like to add a tongue, or if you'd like to make it, let's see, just all black, you can do that. Reminds me of a piece of watermelon. Good. Maybe I'll put this part, maybe I'll make mine pink. So if you want a tongue coming out of your frog's mouth, maybe it's getting ready to catch something, you can do that. If you would like to make the tongue part red, you can do that. So I might do that. And then I'll color that pink. And I'm gonna get ready to hold my frog up so I can show you how to make the eyes. Okay, so here we go. All right, and we'll bring it up to here so you can see. Oh, we got a tongue. It reminds me of a snake's tongue. Right now, they're kind of looking like some snakes. We're going to turn these into frogs. Fantastic. Lift it up. What do you got on the inside? Oh, looking great. And I'm seeing what you're doing, too. So as you're working, I'm seeing what you're doing, too. So thank you for keeping your cameras on, boys and girls. Up at the top, right above here, you're going to work on the eyes of your frog. So right above this part here, where the watermelon piece looks like, the straight part, we're going to come up with a big letter, looks like a bridge or a tunnel. And I'm going to do the same thing over here, try to make it match. Okay, so inside there, you want to be able to draw the eyes. So this is the green part that goes around the frog's eyes. And then if you can make a circle inside there for the frog's eyes. Now, depending on what kind of eyes you like, is your frog's eyes looking up? Are they looking down? Are they looking straight at you? So the next step is to make that pupil or that black dot. So I'm going to make a circle right there. And you may want to leave a little light in the inside, or maybe you would like to, let me get one more right here. Maybe you would like to make what some of you call the cutie eyes. So you could do that with your black, or you could do that with your gray. Maybe you have a crayon or a pencil. Any of that would be fine, okay? So the next step, I'm gonna go right inside here. I wanna leave the white in the eyes. And I'll stand back here so you can see too, Chase. Oh, and you know what these frogs remind me of? Sweet frogs. Oh, I bet you were thinking about that as I was drawing. Oh my goodness, we love sweet frogs. We haven't been there in a while, but we do enjoy some toppings. What's your favorite topping? Okay, so once that part's done, we're almost done with our frog. The next couple steps are real easy, boys and girls. Right underneath the body, here, we're going to make like a letter U. So it's going to come down here, and this is going to be the body of our frog. We don't want to go all the way to the bottom because we want to have room for the legs. So right under here, this is his belly. It's kind of like a circle. And then we're going to do that once. And then we're going to make a smaller one on the inside. So we did that twice. Kind of reminds you of a donut or a ring. And then we're going to color the outside, Charlie. And as we color the outside, the inside, if you remember as we worked with something called value last week, we're going to use the inside to make a lighter shade of green. And if you brought today your crayon, you can use your crayon. If you don't have a crayon, use a yellow marker. Perfect. So for the inside, if you don't have a crayon, maybe use a marker. Maybe it's yellow. Maybe it's maybe make it a different color on the inside. I'm going to use this color I have here. And I'm just going to color the inside of the belly lighter. So if it's a crayon, you can get a nice value of green. And then we're almost done. Our last few steps are the arms and the legs. All right, how's it going there? Looking good. Great frogs. Fantastic. How we doing over there? Gavin, you want to hold? Oh, he's still coloring on the body. We'll wait till he's all done with the body. All right, so for the arms, boys, next we're going to do the arms and the legs of our frog. So as we're working on these, depending on where your frog's arms and legs are going to go. If they're going to go out, down, maybe straight out, maybe up here, okay, you're going to make a line. And I'm going to color it a little thick. I'll go out, and then I'm going to go up. Let's see, I'm going to put it up like it's going towards its face, okay? So it looks like a letter L. Then I'm going to come out 1, 2, 3. So these are going to be like its arms or its fingers, okay? All right, so that one's going up by its face like this, okay? Maybe this one, I'm gonna go down. 1, 2. And wherever I bend it, it's going to go in that direction. Maybe your frog is dancing. Maybe it's getting ready to jump, okay? So we go up or down. And then from the end of that last one, we're gonna make like 3 little fingers. 1, 2, 3. So 3 lines coming out from that frog's hand. And then from that frog's hand, we're gonna make little circles. 1, 2, 3, as if they're webbed. Because a frog has webbed feet and has webbed hands. All right, and then last part will be for the legs. Maybe the legs are jumping. So if I come down here and then I come back to here, okay, 1, 2. This is the leg, and then that's the bottom, and then we're going to make room for his 3 little webbed feet. 1, 2, 3. And they can come out from any direction. So there's no wrong way of creating the legs or the arms. Okay, and then let's see. I'll have this one come here and then go back here maybe as if he's running, jumping, celebrating. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, there's 1 frog. And there's 2 frogs. And, oh, you know what? I almost forgot. The nose. We need our frog to be able to breathe. So I forgot these little dots right here. Don't forget you want your frog to be able to breathe. So if you want to add little circles, they could be thin little circles with a little opening there. You could do that with the black if you'd like your frog to have eyelashes or eyebrows or have something fun. Maybe it's got a bow in its hair. Maybe it's holding something. Maybe it's playing something. You can add those. Okay, pass that over to Gavin. All right, on the count of 3, let's do this countdown so we can share our frogs, and then we have to share our Pokemon of the day. You get ready to share your frog too. So as we get ready to call it out, okay, you're going to share yours too. So please be sure to hold yours up, okay, even if you're not finished. We're just checking our status right now. All right, on our count, 3, 2, 1, show. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at those froggers. F for today for our friendly frogs. Okay, so as you're done, as you finish, okay, if you'd like to add the tongue that comes out, you can add little red tongue. If you'd like to cut out a little tongue, this one was cut out. You could draw it on, you could cut it out, or you could keep it inside its mouth, depending on what your frog is doing. All right, we don't want to end, boys and girls, without our Pokemon pick of the day. Okay, and our Pokemon pick of the day is
Phalanx. He does 210 damage and he has a health of 160.
fantastic. Because remember that we're looking at the letter F today. Okay, thank you for doing art today, and we will see you next week with the letter G. Fantastic.